backflow preventer for part number LF009M2QT, made by Watts, 175 psi, 2-inch. Alright, here we have a backflow preventer that is leaking from the bottom. I rebuilt this one recently, and it had some rocks in it because the city had shut the water off and rocks got sucked back in there. So we're going to try and get this fixed. We're going to take it apart, clean it out, see if we can get away without changing parts out, save them a little money. So we're going to start by turning the water off. Here, there, bleed it, turn that one off, bleed it. Water should come out of there. Then we're going to take these bolts off. Okay, once you've gotten your valves off and your bolts taken off, you're going to leave one on for now, because there's a spring on this. It's going to be putting pressure on it. So you just take your wrench and you screw it off. You're going to hold down on this, and you should be able to take this screw off by hand. I can't do it obviously with the phone, so I'm going to cut you all off and turn you back on when I got it off. Okay. Now once you have the bolts out, you should be able to let go of this, and it's going to lift up like this. And you could, that's the inside. Should be able to pull this up like that. This part comes off. This is the inside. That's your spring. That's your holder. There's your part that's looks like thermostats on each side. So we're going to be taking all this out, checking it for rocks, seeing if there's any kind of debris that's stopping this from sealing correctly. So when we're looking at this thing here looks like it's nicked a little bit actually on each one of these, so that may be an issue also. So just like this, hold on, this just pops off. I can't do it with one hand. So yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do it with one hand, but you just pull this out, pull down pressure on that, and that's how you get that off. Just inspect it. The spring out, and this part here just goes in here. It holds these two in. You take and slide that out, like that, whatever, and you can see there's rocks. See the rocks in there? Can you focus it? See the rocks in there? So that's preventing that part from having a seal. So you could just take and pull this out, which that right there actually, it's not supposed to be like that either. It's supposed to be up here. So that could be preventing it too. Let's see if I can work this up here. Oh God. What in the world? Like overstretched. Oh wow. Well, that's not good. I'm gonna have to get another washer to go around that. So we'll do that. Clean these rocks out. I'll tell you what, let's see. See if we can turn. Let's get the excess water from in here. See if we can wash some rocks out. There you can get them with your hands. Once you do that, you want to turn the water back on a little bit, just to get any other rocks out. Let it run for a little bit. Get whatever rocks you can out. You don't know what's stuck in there, you know. Let that drain out. Looks like it might be okay. I'm gonna run to the store, get another washer that goes on that, and then put it together and see how it goes. Alright, so we got a new washer on here. Fits real snug, real good. Everything else looks clean. Cleaned around everything. Set this down here. So inside the hole, just make sure everything's clean. No particles, no roughness. Check inside. Around all over there. So, I don't know if y'all can see in there. That's what it looks like. That's around all right there and all. You can see down there. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some silicone grease, and we're gonna apply it to the gasket. So that way, I mean the O-ring, so that way we'll be able to slide on easily without doing the problem that we just had where it bunched up and all. You just take a little bit of it, and we're gonna spread it all the way around. Some more, just to be able to get some good slipperage on there. And once you have it all the way coated, might be hands preferably. Just take this, slide it in this way here, and you just feel for it. It's gonna get a little snug. It's gonna slide right on in there like that. And to know that it's the correct fit, when it's in there all the way, you take this piece right here and you put it back in there. And if it slides in between both of them, like that, then you know this one is incorrectly. That one's, I didn't take that one out, so that one's already incorrectly, but that one there was a problem one, so that fits all good, snug and all. There's a O-ring here that you need to make sure is there, and this one here goes around this. I'm trying to do it with one hand. Let's see if I can get it. Alright. So that one there, you don't really have to worry about the grease on this one. But yeah, so put that down. Let's put our cap back on, the silicone, so that way we don't lose it. Alright, take the spring, put the spring back in here, like so. And we're going to take this other piston looking piece, and we're going to slide it. Slide it in the spring, make sure it stays in the center. Okay, now that's gonna push down pressure, so I'm gonna keep that like that. So that's gonna go right there. Whenever you're gonna take this piece, and just vice versa, you're gonna take and slide the top right here in this little groove. I don't know if you can see, but just slide it in like that, where it's gonna fit right there, and then just line up this with that, and like we did before, push down on it, put one bolt in to be able to hold it down, and then go ahead and screw them all in from there. All right, once you have them all tightened on, and they're all on, nice and snug, you know, not breaking your wrist tight, but you know, leave this off because this is already filled up with water. So our goal is to, we have air in here right now, so our goal is to get air out of this, don't introduce it into here. So this is already filled with water, we're going to leave that off. Take your flathead screwdriver, open this valve counterclockwise, clockwise, whichever way, it don't matter, just goes each way. You're going to open this one here, which I already have it open, and we're going to introduce water. We're going to do it real slow though, because if you do it too fast, it's not going to make that seal. So we're going to just tap on it. So we got a little water going in there right now. We're going to let it fill up, get some air out. It's shooting all the air out. It's going to fill up because it can't go nowhere because it's blocked off right here, so it has no choice but to push all the air out the top. Alright, so now we got a pretty constant flow with it. air out of the rest of them. So that one's good. Ooh, that was cold. Alright, I'm gonna shut that off because we already got enough air out of it. So we should be able to open it up a little bit more, keep it going slower. You know, tap on it. All the way. The whole way down. And if no water comes out, you're good. The water should be coming out of here. So, looks like that O-ring was our issue. We're gonna go ahead and introduce water back into the line here now. Oop. Come on, which one? There we go. Alright, there you go. That's how you repair this backflow preventer. Any questions? Comment on it. Thank y'all for watching.